guy, Stefan Soloviev, burst on the scene over here and claiming to be a billionaire real estate guy. And he's in grain, and he's in farming and everything else. And he wants to buy McCoy just because he likes it. And his kid likes it, and he thinks it's worth saving. Yeah. Harrison Connery writes about real estate for a publication called The Real Deal. And he just did an exhaustive profile of Stefan. He knows him. He knows where the money comes from. And he knows, more importantly, about his father in real estate circles in New York City. Good morning, Harrison. Thanks for coming on the radio.
Hi, Gene. Thanks for having me.
Listen, sometimes fathers and sons, they don't get along. But from what I'm reading in your profile, he had a problem with his father from time to time.
Yeah, they didn't have a great relationship. You know, that's why he changed his name to Soloviev, with kind of, do some soul searching and find his own identity. And his dad was known for, notorious even in this industry for, his litigation. He filed over 200 lawsuits, including sometimes going after his anchor tenants, which is a pretty interesting move. They just didn't get along. You know, he shared an anecdote from my profile where he said, he lived out in East Hampton, which is a 2.5-hour drive from the city when he worked with his dad because he needed the commute time to unwind after being with his dad all day.
Right, yeah. It almost reminds me a little bit of Donald Trump, although he's eccentric from what I hear. He sounds eccentric and he's boastful, but he seems he seems likable. I don't know what about it. I can't put my finger on it, but he almost seems like a kind of a fun guy to be around. Is that the impression you got of him?
Yeah, well, the people in this industry, seem to love him. We met because he spoke at The Real Deal's annual forum, and after his panel, he was mobbed by folks in the industry. I mean, so that's why we call him real estate's newest rock star, because that's how they treated him. So there's a lot of, and I think it has to do with the fact that he's kind of an iconoclast, and he's kind of rejecting the trappings of his position, and that makes him very interesting to a lot of folks out here.
He wants to open a casino in Manhattan's first casino. Is he going to get it, or are the odds stacked against him? There's a lot of other big names that want that license too. What are you hearing about that?
That's right. I really can't speculate. It's a very long process. There's a lot of questions that all the applicants are going to have to answer over the next year and a half. So it's anybody's guess.